Tim, welcome to my channel and my stream. It's gonna be having some quick workouts today. Gonna do some back rows and some lateral raises if I have time. Trying to get this workout done. Since switching to doing workouts at night as opposed to the morning, Fridays has been rough because my wife wants to hang out on Friday nights and watch a movie and have fun, and uh, splitting for an hour to do a workout hasn't been working out. I'm too inclined to say yes and let's just hang out. So trying to get this done real fast while my kids are napping and see how it goes. Yeah, so this is gonna be quick. Normally I do deadlifts on back day as well, but because of my knee, I'm gonna give it a break, and hopefully next week it will be back to being fantastic. We'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's get into it. I am pressed on time, so I gotta hit this fast and get out. So here we go. I just warm up with some 10 pounders, 4.53 kilograms. I'm gonna stare right into your eyes as I do it. Try and pierce your soul. All right. And I didn't even do my regular intro, so just real fast. I'm doing a body transformation this year. And the thing that sets this body transformation apart from other ones is that I'm not taking any sort of supplements. So that's no protein shakes, no protein powders, no creatine, no pre-workouts, no BCAAs. Just trying to get all my nutrients from the food that I eat. I'm not opposed to supplements. I've taken them in the past. I think they work great. And if you like taking them, awesome. You should do what works best for you. I just don't know if it's absolutely necessary for me to take a lot of supplements to hit my current goals. So I decided to take a year to see what it looked like to push hard without it. And that's been interesting. A secondary reason is that one of my kids started preschool this last year, and preschool is expensive. So cutting out supplements saves me, $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. And in this economy, every little bit helps. I'm trying to do a couple more workouts during the day. I hit legs yesterday because Wednesday was out of the beach all day and just spent 2 hours digging in the sand, making giant holes. So I didn't have the desire or the sense of urgency to do a workout that night, especially not legs. Felt like it would not go as well, and I just didn't want to cheat leg day. So I did 2 workouts yesterday, but when one of my kids is napping, it gives me an opportunity to come out here during the day and hit one, and it feels good working out in the middle of the day as opposed to late at night. So we'll see how it goes, but my shooting schedule won't be as regular or consistent, but I'll figure it out. Just trying to see what works best for my body and my time. All right. Now for 20 pounds. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Like I doing them at night. One of the rough things too is that my wife's been working all day, and then she comes home and means I have to rush through dinner, and then get the kids all ready for bed, and then come out here, and it's a little bit much to do to her every night, you know, um, making her watch the kids around bedtime, like an hour out of the night. It's not as much fun because they can be pretty rambunctious before they go to bed, and if she's had a hard day, it's not great. So I'm trying to get things done before she comes home during nap time, and hopefully that'll make things easier for her. The answer side about marriage is just making sure that you help your partner as much as you can, you know, and especially if they're out there crushing it all day, you want to be, you want to make it nice for them at night. as a stay-at-home husband, I never thought this would be my role, but there are a lot of advantages I have to having worked a lot in my life before being a stay-at-home dad and worked long hours. It definitely allows me to be more sympathetic, to understand what's going on with her and her day and how drained it can feel. So it's definitely a blessing. You know, I think if you haven't worked a job, especially a salaried position, and you're working 60 plus hours, 80 hours sometimes, and you're never off the clock because they can always call you and you have to check emails, it's easy to not appreciate, I think, this just how hard it is for your spouse. It's a blessing to have had that experience. All right, I'm gonna hit the 40s. That is 18.14 kilograms. And it's important. I think marriage only works if both partners are willing to do the work to put themselves in their partner's shoes and to consider things from their side and doing your best to accommodate them. And it definitely doesn't mean that, like, sometimes, man, I'm exhausted when my wife gets home. Been dealing with the kids all day, cleaning, cooking, all this stuff. Um, and I find that if I have been consistently accommodating to her, it's a lot easier for her to be accommodating to me and for it to work out. But I feel like if I was constantly complaining and, you know, talking about my day versus hers and how hard it is, you definitely see where it would grind on her and make her less willing to be accommodating. I think the big thing though is making sure you marry someone you really, really like and like to spend time with. I think um, that's the blessing about my wife, is that when she comes home from work, like even when I've had like a really bad day, like I've had bad days where I'm like, man, as soon as she comes home with work and dinner's done, I'm gonna like tell her I need to get out of here for a while. I'm gonna go take off for an hour and do something and then come home. And in that space of when she's home and having dinner with me and stuff, it's just feels so much better because I can talk to her and she's encouraging and she's fun to be around. So by the time I'm like done with dinner, I no longer really want to take off. I just want to spend more time with her and hang out with her and the kids because I have a fun wife, and that makes all the difference. Marrying someone that makes you happy, that's probably a good simple thing. I'd encourage anyone, man, if you're in a relationship and you're not married and you're not absolutely stoked to see this person, that's probably a good sign to cut it. Don't go deeper. In case anyone was wondering, I'm going to say Costco hot dogs, food court hot dogs is not a good pre-workout food. That is not sitting well. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but in reality, it's not. So another problem with eating a Costco hot dog is it does give me some carbs to burn off. I'm gonna have to do some running today. Make sure I get rid of that hot dog bun. It's the thing with counting calories. You really feel it when you waste them. You eat something dumb and it uses up so many calories. It's just, you definitely feel that waste a lot more. I was listening to or watching TimE Fit before this, and he was talking about how he doesn't ever work out arms, really. And man, I gotta say, for a guy that doesn't work out arms, he is pretty, he's pretty jacked. Like he definitely looks, and I don't mean like he's got six pack, he's got chest and clearly works out, but his arms, you wouldn't, if you looked at him, you wouldn't guess that he doesn't lift or doesn't work out arms ever exclusively. I think there's probably a lot to be said for how he does his working out. But I just like doing arms. I like the look, but more than the look, I just like doing it. And you gotta do what you like doing. before this, I was also watching Acro One. That guy is ripped. He was talking about having some back issues and being out of working out for a while. But for a guy that's been out for a while, he still looks pretty swole. What's up, Clovis? What's up, Clovis Redmond? How's it going? Yeah, having a good Friday. I'm having some fun. Having some fun with some back rows. Thank you very much. I'll be right back. All right. Trying to get this done before my kid woke up from his nap. But hopefully. Oh, hold on. They're moving. We're right back again. Sorry. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. All right. How's your Friday going, Clovis? All right. All right, gonna move on to some lateral raises. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. All right. All right, I've never done lateral raises after doing back rows, so let's see how well this goes. I'm also running out of time, so. Got like 6 minutes. I got the 25 pounds. All right. I'm gonna cruise on down to the 20s. Only got the 8. definitely harder doing lateral raises after back rows. So I'm just going to squeeze out what I can. All right, that unfortunately is it. I gotta bounce. I have an appointment I have to keep, so I gotta sweat or stop sweating and clean up for that time. So thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate the support, and hope you have a good Friday and a great weekend. God bless you. Thank you.